What is up, guys? Live here with Pro Play Games, and we have a brand new video coming at you live today. We had a big Dragon Ball buy, a pretty significant Dragon Ball buy. We had one of the members in the community sell us an above average buy. Of course, we have people sell us cards here at Pro Play Games every day, shipping us from all over the world and in store. That's why our inventory is so excessive and so filled. So if you ever want to buy some Dragon Ball products, just a reminder, Pro Play Games, always cheapest prices, and we also buy pretty darn well as well. We're probably going to go over some prices on what we paid on this. I'm not going to disclose the person's name. Very trusted member in the community, and we appreciate him sending this over to us. So we're going to open it live for you guys here and see exactly what type of goodies we're going to be getting here, because I completely forgot. I think we had our buying department take care of this and negotiate some prices, so he was happy with it, and that's all that matters, right? Got a good price on everything. We usually pay, by the way, about anywhere from 60 to 75%, so we're gonna see how this came packaged as well. Obviously a very expensive buy, so you want to use some type of filler material if it doesn't fill up all the way, so very good job by him. Packaging this nice and tight, and we're gonna see, pull this out. Usually Dragon Ball cards are all near mint, by the way, guys, so we usually examine them to make sure they all come in the right condition. But obviously this was a pretty large buy. I'm gonna go all lay it out here for you guys. All right, so that's pretty much all of it. And we're gonna go, and it looks like it's might be in alphabetical order. We'll double check. But first card on here, Chilling Terrors. I think we paid like 15 or 16 or something per. I think they retail for about 20. We paid a pretty good amount on these. Let's get a close up. You guys can also appreciate a lot of top tier cards. We did buy some of the more expensive, more sought after cards in the game. So quite a bit of promos here. Chilling Terror Android 17 non-foil. Once again, these promos very hard for us to get. Of course, we are an official tournament store for Bandai, so we do get these for free, but those are only for prizes for our players. I know there's many stores known for opening their tournament packs and selling them online. We are not one of those stores, and we do not condone that type of behavior as well. If you do know a store that's doing that, please report them right away, because that is not good for the game. But anyways, we have another promo. This one is actually available to almost anyone. They come in the draft box number 1 actually. So this is the leader, Son Goku. Not very good, but still approximately 50 cents. I mean, something like this we would pay somewhere around 10 cents, maybe 25 cents if it's very popular, but we got a decent amount of those. Ability Unleashed Ultimate Gohan. A very good card. This is actually a promo that was given at the beginning, and a very good card. It's kind of like the now the new Mira, so for those new players that didn't play back when, I think this is only set 1 BCC events for stores. This was actually one of the harder promos to find, and one of the better ones also. So this was right before Mira, and now they're coming out with the new Goku, the Super Saiyan God one. But this is a very good card, and we bought a decent amount. Card that we can't keep in stock and very hard for us to get, because once again, stores do get these for free. Many stores sell them. We give them out to players, and whenever they choose to sell them back, we get lucky enough to get them in stock. So those of you who are looking for this on our site, boom, that's a restock right there. Awakening Rage Son Goku. This is a super rare from the first set. A very cheap one, by the way. This is only about $1.50. So we paid like 75 cents, maybe like 90 cents. Like I said, I don't really do these myself sometimes, but I'm aware of the prices sometimes. Usually we let the buying department take care of those. So if you guys have any questions on oh, how much do you buy this collection for, this card for, you could always message Pro Play Games. Our customer service department will forward it over to the buying manager, and the buying manager will take care of it. They usually operate on my Facebook as well, the George Machado one, so you can always hit us up through there as well. But this is another BCC promo, Absolute Attack Mira. Another free card given to stores, but you see, as you can see here, he only had about 4. All right, next thing we got is the Absolute Defense Great Ape King Vegeta. This is, normally rares aren't worth too much, so don't, you know, I wouldn't expect too much ever when you have rares, but every set there'll be a few rares that are worth something, and this is the #1 rare from set 3 Crossworlds, and this is the one of the main cards of the Great Ape deck, which is why it's worth so much. I believe they sit it around a retail of $1, $1.50, so you know we easily pay 50 cents, 75 cents. So very good card. I think there's only a few of these, only a play set, but still very good card nonetheless to always have. We'll also buy like the cheaper foils. Like I think every rare goes for a minimum of like 5 cents, so we'll always pay something, but on a 5-cent card you usually expect a penny, 2 pennies, you know, something like that, depending on our inventory levels. If we have 0, you know, we'll pay like 3, or even sometimes we'll pay full price. Bursting Energy Super Saiyan Vegito, super cool promo. This is tournament pack 2, I believe. Only tournament pack without a reprint, by the way. So those of you who have these cards, we are paying a little bit higher on tournament pack 2 cards, just because they're a little bit harder to get, and not even a play set here. So you can already see he only had 3 foils. So this is a big time vendor, and he only had a few, so that already tells you something. Broly Rampaging Horror, one of the top super rares from set 1 as well. So you have 4 here, another 4 here, that's 8, 12, 16, 17, pretty odd number. Oh, actually, speaking of Vegito, there's a few more here. So we'll just put those face down. Some non-foils as well. So maybe when he packed it into the box, he might have not organized it. By the way, this is the excellent example of how to, you know, sell cards to a vendor. You always want to make sure that they're sorted in some way, whether it be by color or alphabetical. I believe this gentleman used something like an alphabetical because you had Broly and then Bursting, you know. So we'll see in the next one. We have Bionic, yeah. So he probably used some just sort of alphabetical system, not even by color. So that's fine. I mean, normally we suggest, you know, alphabetical. I mean, if you want to do it by color, I find that easier myself when I sort my personal collection. But we got Frieza here, Bionic Frieza, rest in peace. He only had 1, really odd number to sell us, but I mean that's all you need for a deck, right? Just 1. So we'll always buy even just 1 quantity of stuff, you know. We don't have to always buy like 10, 20 copies, so that's something to keep in mind. Baby Dawn Vengeance, sorry, and this is a brand new set 3 promo. All the set 3 promo cards are tanking right now because there is the Draft Box 2 that reprinted them. So if you have these, I would sell them as soon as possible, or if you're just going to use it for the rest of your life, I mean for somewhere in the future, then you could always hold on to it. But I think it was, yep, we have 6 here. 6 Baby Dawn of Vengeance here, so pretty good. Broken Limits Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, very good card. And it's actually a starter deck exclusive, so for those of you wanting to play Goku GT post Mecha, it's still a thing, it's still something, this is still a very powerful card, and you can only find it in a starter deck, so even starter deck cards still worth it. Only had a playset of these. Beerus General Demolition, one of the most popular set 1 super rares for some reason. A 7-drop is very expensive to drop, very hard to drop, but still something that has quite the demand, so we do purchase this card very well. I think they retail for about $2, and I think we pay like $1.50. It's really crazy, but we'll always buy any copies of Beerus. We always run out, so very good card to have. Next up, Boost Attack Piccolo, and it looks like there's more here, so I'll just pick up the last one here. There you go. So Boost Attack Piccolo, super combo, still very good. Set 1 super combo. Even though we have Kibito Kai, this is still one of the preferred methods for players because it does guarantee you that draw. So a good amount of these. We'll always buy super combos. Staples for almost every deck. Then we have a Clan of Terror Mecha Frieza, set 1 promo. This was in the Draft Box 1, so also another card that we still have a large access to, but something that we'll always buy, no matter if we have access to it or not. Not that many non-foils, looks like 7 there. And then some foils as well. So pretty cool shipment of cards. Good variety. I really like it. But then again, your buy doesn't have to be as diverse as this. It could be something very basic. Combination attack pan. I mean, like, as far as like shipping us 2 combination attack pans, like we would take that still, you know. So it's not something that we just have any, you know, we only take like X amount or we don't deal with you type thing. You are required to pay for the shipping. So that's the only thing to keep in mind when you do sell us cards. The shipping is always incurred on the seller, so you always want to make sure that you have enough to ship to make it worth it sometimes, but that's up to you. Comrades Combined Son Goku, 3 foils, not even a playset, very hard card to get. There is like a small second wave lingering around, but it's not anything big, so it's not going to affect the prices of these too high. I believe we paid somewhere around like, I want to say like 3 or 4 on this, and the foils we paid like 4s, but like I said, I don't really deal with these too much, but I know what the full retail are. I know they went up for a little bit and then went down. Comrades Combined Vegeta, this is the other very popular card for Vegito players. I really don't see those cards in anything else but Vegito. But next one, Clan of Terror Cooler, one of the worst cards to pull from Tournament Pack Volume 2, but it's still something that we buy. I mean, like I said, promos, no matter how bad they are, we love collecting them, we love having them in stock, so something like this we'll still buy. You know, even if he gave us 100, we wouldn't be like, no. So he only unfortunately had 1. Well, fortunately for us, I guess, but still, I always like at least a play set of cards to keep online, because we sell out very fast. Determined Super Saiyan Son Gohan. This used to be like $80, $60. I don't know why it went down too much. Obviously, I know Macro Frieza made everything go down a little bit, but this should be shooting back up, so that's going to be a good investment. Sometimes we'll buy these cards that we might have a little itch on in the future. We'll buy them for a little bit higher. Destructive Terror Champa. This is a very good card too. We sell this in Beerus a lot, so it's very good that he gave us this many. I mean, they're only like $1 or so, but it's still a very quality pickup. Then next we have in the D section, Determined Super Saiyan Son Goku, and this is foil common and uncommons. We normally don't get these sold to us too much, but only had 2. But this is one of the few commons and uncommons that are actually worth a lot foil, so that's definitely something worth selling. Dimension Breaker Mira. These are only like $1 or so, but you know, like I said, always buying it. Dr. Zero's Evil Inventor, foil common. Ooh, I see he had 5. Sweet. Those are going to be very cool for all the new Android players that want to play Cell or Android, any type of Android or Cell deck. We got a playset, full playset of Android 18, which is the better one, arguably. 1 Android 13, Dawn of Terror foil. Alright. I might play that in my deck, actually. Whoa, focus. Desperate Warrior, Super Saiyan Bardock. One of the worst super rares, arguably, in price. When I'm saying worst and best, I'm usually referring to price and sellability. But one of the harder cards to get rid of from set 3. But, like I said, we're always buying it. Always, only 3. But we would have bought more. Evolving Evil, Lifeform Cell. This is also one of those rares that are super worth selling, because not many rares in this game are worth selling, and this is definitely one of them. This, alongside the Great Ape King Vegeta, or Absolute Defense King Vegeta, I believe. And he sold a good amount of these, because we were paying really well. I think we paid like 2s on these. So, super good card. Let's see what else we got here. We got Energy Boosted Majin Buu, staple, common and uncommon. Like I said, we do buy commons and uncommons. We normally won't buy bulk. You know, we're not gonna buy Shu. Well, we actually might buy Shu, actually, if you hit our buying manager up. But we're not gonna buy something like a vanilla Vegeta or something. A Vegeta with no effect. The 2-drop from set 2. We're not gonna buy cards like that. But this is definitely one of the commons to sell. We have a large amount of them, and we still buy more by the day. This is just a very good card to have, staple in almost any blue deck. And then we have Explosive Spirit Son Goku. Very good card. It's dropped in price a lot. They started at like 25, then 20, then 15. I believe they're sitting around 10, and we still pay like 8 or something on it. So still a very good card. We have 1 SPR version, so the pretty version. Only 1. Yep. Energy Attack Trunks. Like I said, one of the worst tournament pack cards from set 1, but still something that retails for about $1.50. We'll pay $1. Same with the non-foils. About $1. We'll pay like 50 cents or 75 cents. And we have another big one in the form of Endless Evolution Broly. We got 3 of them here. Very good card. This is one of the hottest promos from set 3. Or Tournament Pack 3, I'm sorry. Fu, Shrouded in Mystery. One of the lowest priced super rares, but still cool nonetheless, still sellable. Only retails for about $1 or $2, but only 2 copies here. Forceful Strike Cell, we got 3. So we got 2 foils and 1 non-foil. Fearless Pan, one of the cards that's actually jumped in price since the Mecha hit. Arguably gonna get a lot more competitive play now that Mecha Freeze is out, so a good pickup, only had 4. Now these quantities we obviously already have a large amount, and we're just adding to our inventory every day, guys. So if you see, like if you're interested in Flying Nimbus foil and you only see 1 here, we probably have more on the website. So if you are interested in anything in this video, or anything that you don't even see in this video, we normally do have a large quantity more on our website, so just check it out. A foil Flying Nimbus, very cool pickup. And a bunch of Champas, destructive, furthering destructive Champa, one of the better uncommons in the entire game. Actually very expensive for you guys who don't know, because a lot of people don't know, because when we offer in this in store, normally customers are always so surprised. These sit at around $3, so if you have any from the first set when they were like 10 cents, they were as low as 10 cents, then now would be the perfect time to cash in on that. We have Grade 8 Prince Vegeta here. We have a few of those. We have 4 here, another 4 here, another 4 here, another 4 here, and another 4 here. So a good amount. This is a dash pack promo, so very good card that we got a decent amount of in here, and we super appreciate it. Very good card. Dash packs are something that are very hard to come by for us sometimes as well. Golden Frieza, Resurrected Terror, SPR actually. So this is a pretty hard card to get. It's only 1 per case normally, but very, very cool. It's usually for just nostalgia or collector purposes. It's not a very popular card, but very cool foiling. I love the SPR foiling always. So any SPR is always very, very good to sell. And then we have a lot of ghost tanks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. All right, pretty decent amount. One of the good rares, this is another good rare from set 2. Set 2 had some pretty good ones, and this is one of them on top of Evolving Evil, Lifeform Cell. Very powerful card. And then Ginyus, they went up recently, so this was a good one. I think they went up within the time that we bought them, because I think they were like $5. We might have paid like 4 or 3 or something like that, and now I believe they're sitting at around, you know, double digits, somewhere in the lower double digits. So we got 4 non-foils and 2 foils. Really cool. And a Grand Evil Absorption Majin Buu. We got 4 here, another 4 here, so we got 2 playsets. Super cool card, very good card. Hidden Awakening Kale. 4. Another 4 here. Another 4 here. Another 4 here. And 2 more here. So that's a lot of Kales, guys. And this is not a cheap card. This is a very expensive card that we buy for a very high price. So if you ever have any, we buy a very large amount, and we buy at a very good price too. Like I said, I don't know exactly what we paid on these. I believe they sit around the $30 mark, $30 to $35 mark. So if you were looking for a restock on Kale, we got some. Hyper Evolution, Super Saiyan 4, Son Goku. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Super cool. So very good card. This is an SPR, so it's 1 per case. Hidden Power Grade 8 Fascia, you got 4 here. And you got 2 Hyper Rush Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Pretty cool. Alright. We got down to the H's, so we're about halfway through, guys. Hit Conqueror of Time, very good card. It's a foil promo from set 2 as well. And this is actually might be seeing a lot more play, so this is something that we might just sit on a little bit, because Tournament of Power is right around the corner. Hit obviously in the Tournament of Power, very powerful card. Still has a few pieces. It has a vanilla, it has the boss monster, which is a 6-drop, which will inflict 2 damage on the evolve, and you got the Hit Conqueror of Time, which is very good. Also a few red hit cards already spoiled as far as a negate and another hit that you can possibly evolve into. So this might be something to look into the future. If you guys haven't picked up your hits, definitely pick them up soon. We were able to pick up 6 foils and 1 non-foil, so super good pickups here. Infinite Multiplication Metacooler. This is actually a common, right? A common or uncommon? It's common. So it's a common from set 2, very powerful, one of the best commons actually. This is, I think, the most expensive card from set 2 as far as a common. but it is up there on one of the most expensive commons ever. Not as close to Sensibean, but it is around $2. It's I want to say about $1 to $2, something that we do definitely pay on. So if you guys have any of these sitting in your bulk, definitely like scrap them up and sell them over to PBG. We'll pay a pretty good penny for these, and that's a decent amount, almost enough for a deck. I think a deck plays like 15 or 20. Intrepid Determination Bardock. This is one of the promos, just like the Miraculous Comeback Gohan. This is one of the cards that were given to stores for free to hand out to their players, so very hard for us to attain. Normally when we give them out for free, the players don't sell them back. Sometimes they do, most of the time they don't. They want to keep 4 and maybe another 4 to trade off. So we were only able to get 3 of those, unfortunately. Sad face. Next is the Infinite Force Fuse Zamasu SPR. So interesting that he didn't give us any regular ones. So only 2 SPRs. We would have bought the regular ones, but it looks like he only had the SPRs. But one of my favorite all-time SPRs. Look at the art on that. He's going crazy there. He's like, ah. So funny. Next card. Tournament Pack 3 promo. Increasing Evil Frieza. Deemed by people as unplayable because of the ruling that it does play it on your opponent's side of the field, but it doesn't prevent it from being sold. So still a card that we would buy here at PPG. This is really not a card that we wouldn't buy. They're only like a few bucks last time I checked. They're like $3 or $4. I could imagine with the draft box probably even lower, but we got a full playset of Joyful Strikes, Goku Black, Rose, and I really want to make this card work actually. This is a really cool card and very powerful card, and it's just something that it hurts my soul not to be played anymore, especially when this card used to be like $50 and we got one non-foil. It's crazy how he has like more foils and non-foils on like all of these, but we got a bunch of Jirens. Look at that. That's a lot of money in Jirens right there. That's like $200 almost. So Jiren, very good card, sitting about $25. Probably paid 20 if I would assume. Kaioken Son Goku, a very good card. Non-foil. It's only about, I want to say like $3 or $4, but it's still a very good card. We also got a foil one in stock as well. So we'll be putting some of these online. We'll be putting some of these in the binder, but because we do have some locals that do love these cards, and we put them online and you guys just buy them instantly, so we try not to put everything there. But Killer Short Trunks exclusive from the starter deck, very good card. No non-foils, so that's pretty weird. But oh man, a lot of Leap to Victory, Dark Prince Vegeta, only 3 foils. This one he had a lot of non-foils, so pretty cool card. I really like this because it's a Majin Vegeta. I think it's like the only Majin Vegeta, oh no, there's 2 Majin Vegeta battle cards, the other one's a leader. Lord of the Great Apes, King Vegeta, very powerful foil common, actually, good one. And then the Light of Hope Trunks, another good Tournament Pack 1 promo. Oh, we're about halfway through this buy, I think. Yeah, I think so. So we're gonna round it out here with M, halfway through the alphabet too. So we're on Miraculous Comeback Ultimate Gohan, and sold us a pretty good amount, about 7 or 6, who knows? I don't know how to count. And then the Masked Saiyan, the Mysterious Warrior. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So pretty cool. Good card. This is notable because it only comes in the expansion deck box set, and that expansion deck box set is currently out of print. There is a few more lingering around. Some distributors might have some still. I'm not sure. I know that there is no mass printing planned for this. It might be released in Europe. I'd only assume that it's going to be released in Europe and South America. So there should be another print run soon. But for now, this product is completely off the shelves. So very good pickup. Whenever we have these expansion deck box cards, we usually pay a pretty good amount. And we got the foils just go along with them as well. All these cards also come foil and non-foil. So Mira recently went up. I think there used to be only at $2 or so. I think they're sitting around like $6 to $8 or $10, something crazy like that. A very powerful card. I thought that from the start that these were going to be very, very expensive, but they sat at $1 for a really long time. So good to see that Mira is finally getting the appreciation that he deserves. Very good card. Magician's Father, BBD. I'm not sure exactly why this is in here, but like I said, we buy anything, so I don't even know if this guy's worth anything, to be honest. That one's a surprise to me. Meta Rildo, Form Perfected. Got a decent amount of those. Also, shout out to Peter Katani. He probably loves this card and his Dr. Mew deck. Very good card, so for those of you wanting to build that, boom. There's the restock you all have been waiting for. And objections. You can never have enough objections. That's a fair amount. So, another staple, common, or uncommon, common, from set 1, Galactic Battle. Alright. We're getting to the end here. So we have one hit destruction, Vegeta. We have a good amount of these. This is actually a promo that is in a product that's out of stock right now. So very good card. It's in the special pack for set 1, so Galactic Battle special pack. And those are actually just off the shelves completely. So if you can pick these up, these are fantastic pickup. Really cool card. And it's something that's exclusive. Like when they have special packs for every set, they always have an exclusive card. Vegeta was the first one. Second one was Absolute Fused Zamasu, and then we had the recent Increasing Evil Mass Saiyan. So this is a good one because it's just completely out of print. So usually you would just open it and get it, but can't no more. And Piccolo Strategist, another Dash Pack, recent Dash Pack 3 promo, so something that you can still crack to this day, something that we are always sold out of, no matter how inexpensive this card is. We still manage to buy a lot, so sitting about like 15, maybe 20 different copies. Only a couple bucks each, but still very powerful. Perfect Force Cell, new Cell awakening, I guess you can call. Everybody wants to play Cell now that Mecha Frieza is kind of pushed out of the format. Very powerful card, dropping your opponent's hand down to 3. It's very powerful no matter what format you're playing, but when there's a format that they're probably not going to be playing something to stop that, Perfect Force Cell is going to shine very high, so we bought a pretty good amount just to keep us safe for about a week, hopefully. A very good card. Perfect for support Bulma. Pretty good. Well, it's one of the lower cost promos, but I still think this card's very good and probably undercosted for how cool it is, because not only does it work with the new Son Goku Ape Leader, but it's just a name and it's a yellow card. It also works with the other new Bulma, the Majin Buu-ish type Bulma. And we have 3 copies here. And what I really love about this card is the foil version of it, because I don't know if they did this on purpose, but I've never seen this on other cards. Maybe it is actually on other cards, but they actually just have like shapes in the foiling, and this has like shapes of hearts all over the foiling, which is really cool because you can see in like the non-foil that there's actually like no signage of any type of hearts or anything like that. And then on the foil they just like throw it in there, which is super cool. Only 2 foils of those. And a dash pack from the first ever dash packs, the Union Force dash packs. Power Stealing Cell, very good card. Still something that people are going to use in their Cell deck. Not as powerful as the Perfect Force Cell, but still something that's powerful. Psyched Up Gotenks from the expansion deck box sets, but not very popular, unfortunately. Not a popular seller, but we still managed to pick some up. Popular or not, we always purchase it. Proud Spark Vados. Also not a very popular promo from set 1, but still something we purchased, of course. Had a decent amount. You had about 5 here and 2 non-foils. Cool. Only 1 powerful Bond Ginyu Force, which is really weird because he sold us a lot of the other Dash Pack cards and he only had 1 of these. So usually this is a much cheaper one as well, so that's cool. Oh, Planet Vegeta, that's a good one. Foil, only 1. What that will do. Pint Size Warrior Son Goku, foil Pan, that's really weird. I wonder if she's worth anything. Returning Evil Golden Frieza, got a decent amount of those. Repeated Force Vegito, cool card. Might have just gotten replaced by the other Vegito, to be honest, but there's a few SPRs here and it looks like there's a few more here. So it looks like he sold us 3 SPRs. Ooh, I love the SPR on that. Look at that, looks crazy. Looks like lightning's going all over. Relentless Destruction Mirror, very good foil. Uncommon? Yes, uncommon from Crossworlds. Ooh, and the money card, only one from this dash pack. I don't know if it's short print or something, but a very good card. Another card from the dash pack that you sold us a bunch of Power Stealing Cells and stuff from. I think this is $40 right now, which is crazy. And a lot more dash pack cards here from set 3. We have a ton of Kabas here. Saiyan Teamwork Kaba. For you veggie players, for you healthy vegans, we got Kaba back in stock. We were out for quite some time. Super Saiyan Gotenks. Good card. 3 here, another 3 here, another 3 here, another 3 here. This is another rare. That's actually very powerful and very popular. Set 1 rare. I think the only set 1 rare, I believe, retailing for more than $1. I might be wrong. Oh no, I think the Vados actually just recently got there. So very powerful card, very good card, very popular. Maybe if Soul Striker Goku makes a comeback, that'll make a comeback. Maybe it'll go back to $4. I think it's only a few bucks now, but Senzu Bean, of course, a staple in every deck. No introduction or explanation needed. Pretty cool fact that this is only a common from Galactic Battle, sitting at about $7. 2 Super Saiyan Soul Striker Goku. This is the deck that I was talking about. Might be making a comeback now with Mega Frieza pushed out. Scientist Fu, only 1 copy, but still, arguably best promo in set 3. Could be used in almost any deck. I would play it in any deck, but that's just me. Speedy Surprise Attack, 2 of those foils, nice. So androids, new look androids might be playing that. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the Savior. You have foils and non-foils of these. And then you have the Stout-Hearted Android 16 foil, the Supreme Kai of Time Continuity Keeper foils, and a Super Saiyan 3 Sun Goku. It looks like more Super Saiyan 3 Sun Gokus here actually. Yep, you got 1 here, another one, so that's 2, I think. And then you have Time Patrol Trunks, which are really good. Time Patrol Trunks, fantastic card. Also, an expansion deck box exclusive, so card that we pick up very high. I think they're 20s, we pay like 17s. Trunks, Power Overseeing Time, and decent amount of these. They went up for a little bit, went back down. Sitting at about $7. Terror Scythe Goku Black, very good card. Foils are, I think, a pretty penny, I'm pretty sure. Trunks, Link to the Future, decent amount of them. Also, expansion deck box staple, but not very popular. Ultimate Evil Majin Buu, sitting about $4, I believe. Boss card for the Majin Buu deck. 4 Time Ruler Toas, also another expansion deck box card, but not very popular or very expensive. A bunch of Ultra Instinct Gokus, oh god. He's also got the SPR on here too, so that's pretty cool. This is like one of my favorite SPRs, look at that, look at his eyes. Crazy. And some Khalifas, round it out, cool, 6 Khalifas, very good card. Dropped in value, but still very good. Alright guys, we are down the home stretch and we are on V's right now. We got Vegito here to save the day. We have a few of these. Another Dash Pack card. Just notable, like look how many of these he sends us in, like no Rapid Onslaught Gokus or Powerful Bond Ginyu Forces, only 1 copy of each, so that's pretty notable. Victorious Fist Super Saiyan 3 Sun Goku. And we have a decent amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 copies of these. Cool. Still going to be used. I mean, I know the Turbo GT deck is dead, but I don't believe the GT deck in its entirety is dead. I think it's still something that can still be played. And Vegeta Prince of Speed, very good card. I mean, we have Scientist Fu now, so I don't know how good this is going to be anymore, but it's still something that draws you 2 cards, and it's a Vegeta name, which is actually really significant for Vegeta decks or anything that needs a Patara like Vegito. 1 singular non-foil. We have the Unified Spirit Trunks here. Not very expensive, but still an expansion deck box exclusive. And boom, doing the little fusion dance here, meeting up perfectly. Pretty cool. We got Goten and non-foil Goten as well. All the way down in the U's, it looks like the final card. We got Unending Destruction, Android 13, and Vegeta, powerful as ever. That's cool. That's a promo from set 3 actually. Set 3 tournament pack promo. Those are cool. That's a full play set. And then the last 2 cards, unfortunately, no Unwavering Solidarity Shigash, but there was an Unwavering Solidarity Fasha and an Unwavering Solidarity Boragos. So pretty cool. That's pretty much the buy, guys. We're not going to disclose exactly how much we bought it for. I don't even know how much we bought it for, but We do offer some very great prices, very fair prices here at Pro Play Games. You can buy these cards on our website, or you can actually send us over a message at Pro Play Games on Facebook, or email us at info@proplaygames.com. I'll probably leave the link right, or the email right here, so that you guys can email us. We can give you a quote on your collection, and you can ship it right over, just like this gentleman did. And he's going to be cashing out a very large amount, of course. You can see what type of buy this is. Anything, no matter what the size, it's never too large or too big or too small, nothing like that. Just give us a message, we'll give you a quote, and you can send it over. Hopefully put some money on your pocket. So thank you guys again for watching our video. Hopefully you like videos like this. We'll try to keep these regular. Usually we want to profile only really significant buys. If somebody does decide to send us another big package like this, we'll definitely, if you guys request it, we'll put it on our YouTube page. So thank you guys again, once again, for selling us Dragon Ball Super cards and supporting Pro Play Games in our Dragon Ball Super venture. Till next time, stay pro.